Morning, everybody. What's up, Stiggs? How you doing? I left work a little early and took a tiny power nap. I'm awake now and do a little bit of show here and get the kids to school and go to bed and start my weekend, my long weekend. Can you guys hear me okay? I have my Bluetooth earbuds in. I'm just trying this out. I have the hey Don, how you doing? I have the link posted there. Oh, sorry. I'm trying to snap out of this here. I probably could have stayed asleep forever, but I got stuff to do this morning. So how did everybody's day, night go? Don't really have a topic, nor do I ever. But we got oh man, all right. I gotta snap out of this. Sorry guys. Probably boring everybody to death right now. Um Don, what up?
Morning Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, I we had nothing going on at work, so I'm off tonight. I don't have to go in tonight, so I doubt I'll have a show tomorrow morning unless I do it after I bring my kids to school, and that would probably be after Stiggs is done. Um, so
What was
tomorrow
dead?
I'm not. I'm pardon.
Was it dead a week? Was it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. What's it called? The one guy, the other supervisor, came back from vacation, and I just said, and like I said, I'm off tonight, so I said, man, I said, let me get out of here, So I left an hour early. So here I am at the store once again.
No bullshit. You in the store
Well,
every day.
I know it's funny because here I think I always get everything, and my son texted me before he went to sleep last night and said, "Oh, by the way, mom says we're out of garbage bags." Oh, all right. Well, you know what? I'll go to the store and get garbage bags. I mean, we need other stuff too, I think. So,
Okay.
but yeah, here I am again. I mean, I could have went after I took them to school, but I don't know. I figure, I parked in the parking lot here. I put my seat back and fell asleep for like a half an hour. Here I am,
Oh,
groggy and trying to entertain.
oh well.
So yeah.
So you
So
say you're not working tomorrow?
no, no. I got some stuff to catch up on this weekend, and I just took a personal day tonight. So
Okay.
um, yeah, but I'm just behind on some like business stuff, and obviously I want to get some more stuff. Weed through some of our stuff that we moved back to our house. You know what I mean? Feels like feels like I'm never gonna be a fully unpacked. I mean, we got what we need. You know what I mean? But there's just so much stuff that we need to decide whether we want to keep there or not. You know what I mean?
I was going to say probably 90% of it can end up going into a big
Yeah,
rubbish bin.
I'd like to just put it in a dumpster, to be honest.
Hmm.
Yeah, but you know, um, so what's up with you? You got work?
Nah, I finished late tonight.
Oh, that's right. All right. I always get it mixed up with you.
Yeah, finished late,
Oh,
started early.
yeah.
come home, grab a
Is it
bite.
still is it still unbearably hot down there?
No, it's cooled right down now.
Oh yeah.
We finished our summer. We're in the autumn now, and it's like summer's finished. That's it. No more hot weather.
It's 27 here Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. Okay. Here it's what is it? 1920 Celsius, which is about probably 24, 25 Fahrenheit.
It's that cold?
It's not cold. It's just a little bit chilly, but it's not cold. It's bearable.
Right. So it's as cold as where I'm at right now?
Oh, nah, nowhere near. I'm in t-shirt and shorts.
Wait a second. So what Fahrenheit is it where you're at?
You work it out.
Um,
How do we
okay,
work
well,
this out?
I forgot how to convert it right now. Like I said, I'm half asleep.
I haven't even got my other thing to work it out. Yeah, it's probably about 30 Fahrenheit. Yeah, around that mark. Hello. You on a sleep pod, father? Come on, wakey, wakey.
Here. You there?
Yeah, what you think? Go to sleep?
No, no. You know what? Somehow, you know what? I was looking at the weather on my phone, and it must have left StreamYard. Sorry about
Okay,
that.
that's all
No,
right.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't abruptly just fall asleep like what do they call that? Narcolepsy, just out of nowhere.
I don't think you did.
Although the one day Thindu and I were on the phone one morning, and I fell completely asleep for about 10 seconds before I realized it. I think he told that story, or I told that story before, but yeah, we were talking on the phone, and I hear Todd, you there? Hey, you there? And I'm like, holy fuck! I said, I said, did I pass out? Oh,
No, we're going into the weekend here tomorrow. It's Friday, but Monday's a public holiday.
oh yeah, what holiday is that?
It's what they call it's a carnival day, Adelaide Cup Day.
Carnival Day?
It's like a carnival day, Adelaide Cup Day, horse racing day.
Oh, okay. Nice. Are they thoroughbreds?
Yeah,
Yeah. Do they have harness racing there?
yeah, they do.
No, okay. Because I was gonna say my dad always we always had horses like race horses. Me growing up, but they were harness racing. We never had thoroughbreds. There's not really. There was a thoroughbred track right across the border here, but it's been shut down for a long time. So,
Okay.
but there's still yeah there's still Buffalo Raceway here and Batavia Downs, which are both pretty nice racetracks. Um, Batavia is really nice. It's been around forever. So when the fair comes, uh, they move from Buffalo to Batavia, and then they shut it down for the winter. But Batavia's got the slots there now. Not a casino, but they have the slots there now too. So not
Yeah,
bad though.
that's killed. That's killed everything with slots.
Yeah, yeah. I think Buffalo actually. I think Buffalo Raceway has slots too. Has a casino attached to it. Pretty sure it's just slots though. I'm not sure.
Yeah, the casinos here never had the slots, and they were fantastic. You used to see a lot of people playing on the tables, enjoying themselves, and all that. As soon as the slots came in, tables are empty, the slot machines are full.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a casino downtown in Buffalo, and then there's another one uh, at Niagara Falls, right near the falls. And then if you go right over the border, there's another casino there too. So and then there's one about an hour from me, an hour south of me, I think. Um, so yeah, we got a lot of them around us, believe it or not, for being a small, city. Buffalo's not a really gigantic city, you know what I mean? A huge market city like, Dallas or New York City or,
Mm.
like, something like that. But
My casino's about what, 12 minutes away.
yeah, do you ever play?
We used to go there a lot when we were younger. We used to play blackjack a lot,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm no good at
and
that.
I probably, to be honest, maybe paid off one or two of those chandeliers in there.
You what?
Probably paid for one or two of those chandeliers in the casino.
Oh, you dumped all your money in it?
No, I wasn't a gambler. It's just play for fun. You end up
Yeah.
losing most of the time.
Yeah. I like I said before, I walk in usually with 20 bucks. I'll lose it in about maybe 6, 7 minutes at the slots, and then I'm done. I'll drink for the rest of the time.
Yeah,
That's it.
we used to go. When I was a lot younger, I used to go there with an uncle of mine, and we used to sneak into the members' room where the high rollers played and all that. And in there, you got free food, free alcohol. Watch them gamble their life away, and we used to just eat and drink for free.
Yeah. My father-in-law, he's 86 years old now, but
Oh
up
wow!
until about I don't know, about 3 years ago, before the pandemic or whatever, he would go once a week and play Hold'em at the casino. That was his thing to do. At 80 something years old, he was up there playing with everybody, and he would accrue all these points, from going there. So then he would take the
Mm,
whole family out to the buffet. You know what I mean? And the,
yeah,
the food's actually really good. They got, like a mixture of, a lot of the cultures and stuff like that all around the world to eat. You know what I mean? So we'd go there and we'd have a crazy dinner. We wouldn't gamble or not. We just go eat dinner on his points for free and leave. So,
yeah.
but it stinks, because he just got diagnosed with early dementia. So he's forgetful of some things, and they took his license away not long ago. He wound up getting lost for like 5 hours the one day and was calling us and asking us where he was, and that's just not like him. You know what I mean?
No,
And
I don't wish that upon anyone, Godfather. But
right, yeah. And I mean, this guy used to, be a travel and salesperson, so it's not like he didn't know where he was going. You know what I mean? So it was really that that time to get him checked out and stuff. So it was
mm,
kind of like an ongoing thing because he can't understand why he can't drive. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
that was like my old man.
hey, Stiggs, I'm
What's
sorry
that?
if I kept you in there a while. How you doing?
All right. That's all right. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Good,
Hey,
good, good.
Tommy, how are you?
All right. Good. I can hear you from the background. Even when you're in the waiting room, you can you can hear when you're in the waiting room.
Yeah, I know. I was like literally looking out my windshield just talking, and then I looked
Yeah.
down at the phone, and there you were. Sorry.
Hey, Tommy, you got your air fryer yet?
Stiggs, did you hear Don? Oh, we can't hear him now.
He's done a disappearing act.
Yeah. Stiggs, you're up on here, but we can't hear you.
I'm in the
Don.
show.
I thought you said you're
You
in the
can't hear me,
shower.
huh?
Oh, say that again,
No?
Stiggs.
Nothing? Zero?
No, I got you now.
Am I good?
Yep, you're
Yeah,
good
you're
now.
good. You're good now.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna get an air fryer hopefully today. I think Walmart.
That was a pretty serious topic yesterday at everybody's show, huh?
Which shows? Which one? Yours?
All of them. Everybody's this one, and then
Everyone.
Ralph was talking about it, and Dindu was talking about it a little bit when we were on there.
Which one? Which topic?
The air
The air
fryer.
fryer.
Consume most of the day. 3 shows.
That's what I'm saying. We were all talking about air fryers.
I
Man,
can't believe it.
what a bunch of freaking boring,
Oh my
lame guys.
God, that
We're a bunch
is
of
sad.
lamos.
That's sorry.
Okay, what are we going to
Oh
talk about
my
today? What's
Yeah,
today's topics?
Well,
What
you
are we gonna
already
talk about
started.
today?
It's
Like,
air fryers
we're gonna-
continue. Air fryers
Yeah.
continue.
What are we gonna do? Talk about like shovels today or something?
Oh my God, I had a question for you. Did your
Talk about
stuff
our
come in
lawnmower?
Todd Father, does some of your produce come in reefer trucks or no?
They all do.
Every one. Your warehouse
Every one
is
of them.
cool?
Oh yeah. Our warehouse
It's
is that main floor is like 40 degrees all the
like a
time.
walk-in. It's like a real walk-in, the whole place.
The whole the main floor where we receive
Yeah.
is like 40 degrees. And then we have 3 coolers that are about 34, 35 degrees. And then the 4th
Mhm.
cooler is like 40 degrees, 38, 40 degrees. So yeah,
Wow,
it's all,
wow,
it's all. So I always wear my long johns and my jeans, and then my hoodie and my
Interesting.
coat,
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah, I'm always bundled up, man.
You're working in a walk-in, basically. That is crazy.
And that's the
You know-
thing too. I mean, it's like working out in the cold. It takes it out of you, even if you're not doing too much. Like the cold just takes it out of you. You know what I mean?
Hey, Todd Father, when I worked in the produce market, the first day I rocked up, flannelette shirt, t-shirt, woolen jumper, hoodie on top, gloves, everything, because it was in winter, right?
Wow.
And I start work and I look around and I see every guy on a forklift running around with shorts and singlets in the middle of winter.
Really?
I'm thinking these guys are all idiots. My boss looks at me, he starts laughing, he goes, "We got bets on you, how long will it take for you to strip?"
Because it
I
gets
mean,
Well, I
warm.
mean-
Once you get working, you get heated up.
Well, that's what I mean.
But
Yeah, once you get sweating and stuff like that, yeah. I mean, I get that. I mean, even in the summertime here, it's not as cold as winter. It's different when it's 80 degrees outside, and then it's different. Than 30. So
But-
in the summertime, I wear just my pants and a hoodie, and I'm fine. You know what I mean?
You were jumping on and off the forklifts, picking up stuff, moving stuff, shifting stuff, whatever, and of course you're gonna get hot, and your body temperature just lowers over time. You can sustain the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Your body gets
something,
used to it.
I wouldn't. I probably I don't know. The cold never used to bother me at all, ever. When I used to deliver pizza at my aunt's pizzeria, I would just run in and out with a sweatshirt on or something, and I wouldn't phase me. But I don't know, now I get cold easier, I guess. So I'm always bundled up. But like I said, if I need to take a layer off, then so be it.
It's the cold doesn't bother me either. It's the heat. When you're hot, you can only strip down so much.
Yeah, the heat sucks. Heat is tough.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
like
cool
the
with
heat.
cold, man. I'm cool with cold.
I could walk around even in a t-shirt in the winter or whatever the case is, and sometimes I don't feel the cold. But in the summer, my God.
And you get hot over there. You can always put more on. Like you said, you can only take so much off. That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just realized this year I'm not the person that will move to Florida or any warm climate after I ever retire. It will not happen. I just realized last couple of years that something I cannot do. I can't do it.
And as
Yeah,
you get
I'll go on
older,
vacation in Florida, but that's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
it. That's it. And then you go back.
Go ahead,
I
Don.
remember the day I took the family. We went on holidays to go visit friends of mine in Thailand, right? And everything's all air conditioned. Getting on the planes, getting off the planes, shuttled to the airport, and all that. All air conditioning. You didn't feel no heat. As soon as we're in the airport, we stepped out the front main doors of the airport. It's like people standing there with buckets throwing water on you. It was that hot.
Wow.
And I looked at
Crazy.
my wife And I said, I think we've got time to catch the next plane back.
Have you ever been to the States, Don?
No, not to the States. I always said I'd love to head down there one day.
Yeah. Well, just go see
Wow.
Stiggs in New Jersey. Stay out of
That's
Buffalo.
interesting. Yeah.
Uh,
Interesting.
I've been to Italy.
You
when I was
go
a
stay with
kid.
Ralph.
Oh, God.
Uh,
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Is it socialized medicine where you are, Don?
sorry?
Is it socialized medicine or regular market for medicine for medical coverage? Is it socialized where it's government run or is it private medical?
Tom, Tommy, we pay a tax on our wages called Medicare.
Okay,
So
right.
that entitles us to go to the doctors. Okay. Most of the doctors bulk bill the government. Now,
So,
you might pay $20 out of pocket or whatever the case is for the consultation, depending.
yeah.
We've also got private health insurance
Okay.
for hospital, for if you need a knee replacement or a hip replacement or anything like that. The government will pay that, will cover that, but you're on a waiting list. So you could be a year and a half before you get operated on. Private cover, you can walk straight in.
Private cover. Then it is socialized medicine, but there is also a free market. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Listen, we cover them.
Yeah, the wealthy people that can afford it get the best medical care. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Tommy here, doesn't matter if you're poor, middle class, or top end or whatever, you're covered no matter what by the government.
Yes, the basic coverage, like you just said. But if you
No, you get it. You get actual full cover.
no, but
matter
if you
what-
have the money, you can get supplemental insurance and go on top of that waiting list. You can go in right away.
Yeah, my private health insurance to cover me, my wife, and son cost me out of pocket extra a year about $7,500.
Yeah, that's
Okay?
for the extra coverage. Yeah,
But you don't absolutely need it, right, Don?
Right.
It's just
No,
something that
no,
you choose
no.
to have because you want that easier.
extra. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a personal choice. I'll give you an example.
Well, it's not a personal choice. It's a matter of can you do it. It's a personal choice, yes. It's also a matter of can you afford to do that? Can you make that personal choice?
I'll give you an example, Tommy. When my wife was pregnant, with private cover, you have your own private room, your own private doctor, and so forth. Whereas with the government system, it's whatever room, whatever doctor.
Uh-huh.
And most of the doctors that work in the government field, government hospitals, are also working in the private sector too.
Yeah. It's interesting, man.
Yeah, we paid
So,
we paid out of pocket extra, but when both my kids were born to have a private room.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah,
it was
you gotta have
nice because
cash
I was
to
able
do
to right. I mean, I was able to stay the night, both times, when both of my kids were born.
It's nice if you can do that. But wow. But there is medical coverage. It's just not top notch for the people that can't afford it. Obviously, though. It's probably the same in a lot of places.
There is. You got your private hospitals and you got your public hospitals.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
can't go. So you can't go to a private hospital if you don't have that kind of coverage. You don't pay into it.
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can go to a private hospital to have surgery done if you don't have the cover. You're prepared to fork out $60,000, $70,000, $80,000.
That's so crazy, though.
Oh my God.
Think about it though. I mean, if you have an emergency and the private hospital's 5 minutes away, but the other one's 30 minutes away, you gotta drive the whole 30 if you have an emergency, if you don't have that extra coverage.
Tommy and
Yeah.
Godfather, doesn't matter if it's life threatening. and you still got private cover, you will end up in the public system.
Partially.
Now, in the public system, in the public hospital, you can go in as a private patient and have your own private room, your own doctors.
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah.
And so
Unbelievable.
basically what you're saying is you know, you got, it's like riding on an airplane. You got coach and you got first class, right?
Yes,
So if
exactly.
you if you pay the extra, you know, you get to ride first class.
Yes.
That's
Wow,
so
man.
crazy. That's so crazy.
Oh my God. So that is kind of government control socialized. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy, Stiggs? Like that,
Mm,
I couldn't even imagine
yeah.
that right now. I mean,
Well,
we
we don't
pay enough.
realize that.
I mean, we pay enough for health insurance as it is. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
it's crazy.
But
But when you said
every
there's all different tiers here. You know.
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. When you were saying, have you
every
ever been to the States? That's what popped into my head. Medical care, medical coverage.
oh no. Every person in Australia, no matter what, young or old, you're entitled to full medical cover.
Does that come out of your? Do you have to pay into that though, or are you just automatically covered?
It's part of our taxes from our
Okay. Yeah.
income, which is about a 2% of your annual salary gets pushed aside to cover for Medicare, which is the health system.
You said 2%.
Of your
Yes,
earnings.
2%.
yes.
Let me do some math here. So
It's crazy, man. Hundred
So
thousand.
50,
You're paying. Say 100,000. Fake number. You're paying
about
two
two
thousand.
grand, two.
Yeah. For every 100,000, you're paying 2,000 into that system.
wow,
Which,
that would
if
be
it's
nice
not,
here, wouldn't it?
which it's not
Jesus.
bad if you get good care, but you're not getting good care, like you just said, Todd Father. That's for basic care. That's like getting a tooth pulled versus getting,
No, you're getting full care no matter what.
full care, yes, but not top level care.
That doesn't matter. Medicare system is just full care. Doesn't matter if it's top care, bottom care. It's just full care.
It's full care, but if you need a knee replacement, that full care changes a little bit.
No. In the public system, if you need a knee replacement,
Gotta wait though,
okay,
right?
you have to wait. You got a waiting
Gotta
list.
wait.
You could be 6 months,
Exactly.
18 months, three
Yes,
years
Let me.
yes,
before you get your knee done.
yes.
Well,
But if you
let
have the
me ask.
money and supplemental care, you could pay a doctor to do it earlier, right?
If
Obviously.
you got private health, you just pay
Yeah.
the excess.
Oh,
If you got an excess on your private cover, and you walk straight into hospital.
my goodness. So
Well,
yeah.
let me ask you this then. What if someone needs a kidney?
Kidney goes through the public system. Even if you got private cover, you go through the public system.
So you get on that waiting list though. You don't get no special care
No,
for an organ though, right?
if it's life threatening, you get put straight up the system.
Yeah, I get it. I understand. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
situational. Yeah.
It's classified as life threatening or elective.
Exactly. I got you. Yes.
I mean, because
Yeah, knee replacement
you
is
get put on
considered a life.
lists here. You need it. You get put on lists here if you need a liver or lungs or kidneys, whatever. You know what I mean? You get
Yeah.
put on a list here.
Yeah.
Sometimes
You
people
got
don't have long enough to get something.
That can happen here too. Even with that's not covered by private care. That's public.
Yep. So you're paying twice basically. You're paying through salary deduction and you're paying through personal
Correct.
if you have the means to do so.
If you have to go to your local general practitioner, do you have to pay for the consult?
We pay a copay if we have insurance.
There's usually a small copay.
Whereas
So
here
Don,
we don't.
Don, there's like at my job, there's like 3 or 4 different tiers you can get depending on if you're single or if you have a family or how often how often you need doctors. Like, my wife gets a lot of migraines. She has fibromyalgia. So I have the top tier one, so I pay the most,
Yeah.
but I don't have a deductible on my plan. So it works out perfect for us because if she has to go see, certain doctors for certain things or whatever, or myself for that matter, we will pay the copay, but there's not another bill coming after that. Now, if I took something where I don't have to pay as much per paycheck, then I'm going to get smacked with a bill afterwards. You know what I mean? So it's
Okay. Yep. Here,
Exactly. Yeah.
it's bulk billed. Now, for that consult might be $300 what the doctor's charging. The Medicare system might cover $270. You pay the gap.
yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Or some doctors will just bulk bill up to that amount and not extra.
Gotcha.
Balls in their court. Huh?
Yeah, there's a greedy doctor and there's a doctor who's happy with a government payment, and that's it.
Good.
It's so crazy.
One wants a fur coat for the wife. The other one is humble. It's very simple.
Exactly.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. Crazy. Oh my God.
I tell you what, if you guys were living here, you would be loving it in the sense of what you make. You could live very comfortably here.
I was gonna say, because like Stig said, if you take a base of $100,000 and you got to pay 2% of that, what's that? $2,000? You know what I mean? So I pay a lot more than $2,000 a year for my health coverage. I tell you that much, and I don't make $100,000.
100 grand is equivalent to about 20 grand in tax.
No, 2% is 2,000. Oh,
No,
20 grand overall.
I'm talking about for health coverage, not tax.
Health only, right? Health only would be 2,000. Yeah, we pay those.
That's incorporated in your total tax liability of the year, which is about 20 grand on 100K. So you got 80K to live off.
Not so bad. We pay 30% over here. Some of us. Not that it's not so bad, but we pay around 30%. Some of us.
Tommy, you got property taxes too, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Insane.
We got property, school tax, everything.
Oh, forget it. It's crazy, the taxes.
Public system here for schooling, you pay nothing.
Oh my God! I mean that's like a make or break thing when you shop for houses and real estate around here, because you can go one town over and the taxes are double. I mean it's crazy.
It really is crazy. It's so regional.
My best mate is currently in Shanghai. He's managing director of General Motors. Okay. He's looking at getting transferred to America, I think to Detroit or wherever. And he's looking for a place where he can set up his kids for college, university, whatever. And he said to me, Dom, you can only go in the state to that school. You're paying for it over there.
Yes.
Yeah. Here, I can send my son to any school in any town of any suburb or whatever the case is. I'm not limited to that suburb.
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
We are. Yeah.
If I send my son,
I mean, we can pay for a private school, if we want to, and then we get the busing and whatever to that school for our kids, but it's not free. You know what I mean? It's.
So that is why when you're searching for a house here, we all look at the school system before we make a purchase or raise our kids in a certain area. That's one of the biggest things we look at is the school system. And are we going to live in an area where we got to send our kids to private, which can be up to another 50,000 a year, depending on what you do, or 15 to 50. Really, it varies.
Right.
So that's one of the biggest things when we're home searching in our areas here. It's taxes and its school system. Those two things are the number one thing that we look at.
Okay, I'll tell you another thing. My son goes to private school. Cost me about $8,500 a year for private schooling. Okay, up to high school. Now, if he wants to go to university, there's two options. Option one is I can pay his school fees, his university fees, or he can go on a deferred system. He can rack up a $40,000 debt or whatever the case may be. When he starts working and earning over $52,000 a year, then they start taking a percentage extra in tax to start paying that debt off.
Government.
Yeah,
Yes.
the government basically
Oh.
garnishes your wages right off the bat when you start working.
Interesting.
Yes.
Ours is private. Our paying back system is private. You get loans basically here.
Yep.
The kids get loans.
Foreign students don't have that entitlement. They have to pay up front.
I guess that's good. I guess it's good. I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I didn't have the money up front to pay for my student loans. I'll tell you that
I
much.
know. Yeah, most don't.
Right.
Most of this country is actually working to survive. So many are just getting student loans, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. It's what we know, you know.
But Tommy, you can do 2 or 3 degrees here and rack up 100K in debt, but
Yep.
never earn over a certain amount and never pay that debt off.
Wow, that's interesting. Holy shit.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's really crazy. Depending on what you do after you graduate is what you pay back. Holy shit.
So
If you
Don,
go to medical school here and you become a janitor, you still got to pay that back here.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can go flip burgers. You can go flip burgers with that degree, and then you got you're 200,000-300,000 in debt.
Yeah,
Not
because
here.
it's to a private lender. To a private lender through the school, obviously, but it's through a private lender. You're borrowing from somebody. You're stuck
Yeah.
for that forever.
Not here.
Wow.
Not here. Not here.
So Don, do you find that a lot of people try to stay under that as far as income? They manage.
Definitely. There's a lot of people that
Really?
rot the system. There's a lot of people that rot the system.
Oh, well, I've had that here too. As being a supervisor in a manufacturing facility, I had temporary workers and then they become permanent workers. I've had them refuse to become a permanent worker because just $100 more a year would take them out of the government system for medical and benefits. They refuse
Yes.
to become permanent employees of the company because the government here pays, under a certain, if you're under a certain salary. So I've had really, really great workers that refuse to get hired for the company. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, they don't want to
That-
advance and take on that responsibility and actually make
It's
more money.
unfortunate. It's unfortunate because they have the skills, the ability, the work ethic, and the desire, but it makes common sense for these people not to. Makes sense.
That's so annoying, even for me. We got a
Yeah.
system here where you can work casual, part-time, or full-time. Okay? As a casual worker, you're not entitled to any holidays, sick leave, annual leave, nothing.
Yeah.
But
Same with
you get
temporaries
paid
here.
you get paid more per hour,
Oh.
okay, to compensate that. A full-timer might earn, say, $30 an hour. A casual will earn 25% more on top of that $30 to compensate for not being entitled for annual leave, sick leave, holiday pay, whatever.
Wow.
Now, does that depend on what job you take, or do you just
Oh my God.
pick what you want to be?
No, I can employ you as a casual and offer you 20 hours a week. Okay. As time goes on, if you're a good person or a good worker or whatever, I can turn around and say, I want to take you on full time. The
So
ball is in
there's-
your court.
So the jobs, when you get hired, you're not full time right off the bat.
No, not all. Some offer only need casual workers, some only need part-time workers, and some need full-time workers.
Mhm.
Wow, that's so crazy, and this thing, isn't it nuts?
It is so different. Wow, my God, it's so different.
Jesus.
That Tommy, that's what I'm saying to you. The job that you're in here, that you're in now, if you were doing that here, I kid you not, you would have been earning way over 6 figures.
Yeah. Interesting. Really is interesting, man. Wow.
It's just like it's hard to digest. You know what I mean?
We have a minimum wage here in Australia. A minimum wage, a weekly minimum wage at the moment is about $840 a week.
840.
That's
840
not even.
divided by 40.
What is it? 15 or what is it? 15
That's
bucks an
21
hour?
an hour. That's 21 an hour. That's a
Yeah.
lot.
So it's like 15 an hour here, I think, right? I mean, I think it's in New York State. It's 15
We're
an
going
hour.
out. Yeah, they're trying to get us to, trying to get people to 15 here. They're working on it. Yeah, by next year, everything.
What?
I think it's going to be all 15. That's a lot for a minimum wage, 43,000 a year.
Hey, Ralph,
Tommy,
sorry about that.
That is a lot
our juniors get,
for a minimum
if
wage,
you're
40,000 a year.
Ralph, you gotta
But
turn off
check
YouTube.
YouTube. It's
Tommy,
interesting.
our minimum wage here, if you are a 17-year-old working in a supermarket, shop, right, whatever you want to call it, okay, and doing a couple of hours a week, if you're 17 years old, you're looking at around about $18, $19 an hour.
That's good and bad. It's great for the kid. It's not good for an incentive to succeed. You got to keep the minimum wage low. Keep the kids hungry.
But if you're a professional or you're qualified, your wage goes up.
Yeah, of course. Here too. Same here. But just that minimum wage can keep people on the lower because they get content. People get content, too content, and it gives them the lack of ambition when you're making enough to just get by. Yeah, it's okay if it's good for some, but for the young individuals, we want them to be ambitious, and that takes away a sense of ambition. Especially if they're living home or something like that, they're really cozy. You get too
I've been-
cozy in a minimal job, and then we lose people in the jobs that we need filled and upper, not upper, but the mid-range jobs. They're really important. And when you give a salary like that, you're basically holding them down
Tommy,
in a weird way. Yeah.
I'm employing employees at $35 to $45 an hour.
Yeah. That's good.
That's what you pay your employees?
Yep. As a professional,
mean,
there is no. As a professional,
ahead.
there is no.
Yeah.
There's no hourly rate as a professional. Long as
No,
you
it's
pay
salary.
them, yeah, you pay them above the minimum wage. You're okay. You negotiate what they're worth.
Right.
That's the same. That's the same here. We can negotiate when
Yeah.
we go into a new job. Yeah, that's pretty much the same.
Yep.
But
Same here.
93,000 as that's pretty good as that's professional or that's midway, Don?
That's a qualified professional.
Qualified professional.
Ralph, how you doing? Good morning.
What's
everybody doing?
all good.
We're
Ralph.
Just shooting the shit.
we're talking about the differences in healthcare and job opportunities and whatnot and income stuff for between the U.S. and Australia.
Yeah, well, Tommy had made a remark that some of his employees do not want to become full time because they're going to lose the benefits from the United States. Now, that's a shame because
It is. It is
Yeah.
a shame.
I'll give you an example.
let me finish.
Hurry up.
No, I'm not hurrying up. That
Here we go.
No.
these people, I'm not saying that the immigrants are not good workers. A lot of them are very good workers, but where our money's going to, that they take of the United States take care of the immigrants before they take care of the people that are in the U.S.
Yeah.
And that's the way it is. But many of them are very good workers, and you can't. They're better workers than the U.S. citizens. That's
I'll
it.
give you an
Wow.
example.
Go ahead, Don.
Gerard. Don just said minimum wage in Australia is much higher than $11 an hour. Much higher.
Minimum wage in Australia is about $22.60 an hour minimum.
Yeah.
Now I'll give
Which
you an
holds people
example.
down because it gives them the less incentive to succeed because that's a living wage.
Oh, definitely, Tommy.
Wow.
I'll give you an example. Husband and wife, and say 2 kids. Now the wife's not working because of the 2 children, just the husband. The government will give a family tax benefit, Part A and Part B, for the wife to stay home, maintain, look after the kids. You can collect another $15,000, $16,000 tax-free from the government a year.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Well, that can get funny here because then you get into, unfortunately, divorces happen, things like that happen. then you get into that system here. If a woman is staying home or a man is staying home, and they end up unfortunately getting divorced, then you got that alimony situation kicking in. Oh, he forced me to stay home. Or she forced me to give up my career. Beep about this, that, the other thing. So that could get funny in real life. It can
Tommy,
get really weird for you. You know.
you're gonna freak out what I'm gonna tell you next. In Australia, if you are unemployed, and I mean you haven't got work, you're unemployed.
Mhm.
Okay, it's called unemployment. You get paid as a single $750 a fortnight.
Seven.
Wait. You get $750 a week for
Not working?
Fortnight.
not
Fortnight.
doing nothing at all.
Yeah, if you're unemployed.
That's the same
So
thing.
do people just not be employed and just collect $750 a week and that's that?
There's a lot of bludgers that'll make up excuses not to go work to collect unemployment.
Yeah, I
They're getting
understand, but do you have to be
$18.75 an
medically
hour not to
cleared for
work.
that?
No,
you
what
have to
happens is if you work and you lose your job, you go straight on unemployment benefits.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
For how
okay.
long? For how long?
You can be on unemployment benefits for the rest of your life.
Like
you
if
think
you're
that it's just be a week?
if you're disabled or if you're medically if something medically
No. That's unemployment benefits. What you're talking about is a disability pension.
Okay, no, I get that, but okay, say I get fired from my job tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I don't have to go back to work ever again by choice and get $750 a
No.
week.
No, you go straight onto unemployment benefits, not a week, a fortnight. You get
What's
more
a
as a every 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
but it's still free money for the rest of your life. You don't feel like working.
But you have to attend and go and find work. So what a lot of people do is they just bring up, present themselves to jobs where they're not going to get employed and write down the details and say, yeah, I went and did my 20 jobs this month.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's the same here.
That's the same here. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
the
that's
same
$9
here.
an hour to stay home, but that's not going to work. That's okay. That's reasonable. Yeah. While you're looking, yeah, same. That's the same here. But it runs out. We get a certain threshold time where we're in the system, and then if we don't find work by a certain time, you're stuck. You're dropped from the unemployment system.
Yeah, the only
Not
shot
here.
you got is if you're a student and they extend it for you. You know what I mean? But even so, I mean, it doesn't go on forever.
Not here. I've had friends, I can say, that left school and never worked a day in their life and been on unemployment.
Yeah.
They're rotting the
I can't
system.
see them having the I can't see them having the finer things in life anyway.
They're late.
Yeah.
A lot of them go work
Yeah.
for cash.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I get that. Yeah.
They work under the table.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow. Ours is not that like 3 or 380 or 420 per week times 2.
See, there's 3 levels. There's unemployment, disability pension, and then age pension. Disability is basically if you've got a medical condition, then you're not forced to go look for work. You stay on a disability pension until you hit age pension.
Yeah, same sort of thing here.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's how do you like
we
that?
all pay for this out of our taxes to support everyone.
Same with us. Every paycheck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, paycheck.
That's just laziness to people that don't want to go to work, obviously.
It is, Ralph.
So
It's
annoying. It's so
frustrating and annoying.
God, so fucking annoying. Especially you're trying to raise your kids to be, workers, and then you got their counterparts that are just lazy bastards. It's very difficult, man. It's hard.
I
Hard to get them right, man.
I think it all goes back to parenting.
Yeah,
How you
100%.
were raised and how you decide to raise your own kids. You know what I mean? My kids see me bust my ass. I'm not home all that much, and hopefully that rubs off on them and their work ethic at some point.
And there's females here that'll get pregnant on purpose to collect government benefits.
Oh, really?
Oh, we got that here.
Oh,
We got that here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, right
We
down the
sure
block.
do.
We
This
got
out.
that. Oh yeah.
You get a female with 3 kids, 3 different fathers,
Oh,
collecting
we have
child
it.
support, collecting government benefits. Why does she have to go to work?
Yes, we have that. That's a
Oh,
global thing, I guess. Yeah.
oh, yeah, you're right. You're right, Stiggs.
Oh my god, that's global, huh? Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was just
That's
my
a
neighborhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's a
know, right?
disease worldwide.
It is. It realistically, it is.
Wow. Yeah, why go to work? Okay, make babies, stay home, get paid. Oh my god.
Why
And we've
should-
got generations of unemployed people here where mother and father are unemployed, always been
Well, there you
unemployed.
go.
Their kids fall into that rut and do the same. No, they don't know any better. And their kids fall in the same rut.
Yeah.
Yeah, they repeat history instead of rewriting it. It's the same here. They repeat history instead of rewriting it. That's a damn shame. And the
And
system
again,
encourages it,
like
basically.
like I said, I mean, it's all with parenting, whether you're a single parent or you're married, divorced, whatever. I mean, you really got to try to you know be a good role model in that sense. If you want your kids to succeed, you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
I had to
It's-
lie
it's-
for my first job. When I had my first job in the supermarket, the minimum age you could be employed was 14. I was I was 12 years old and I think 8 months. I had to lie on my application that I was 14.
Hey,
What-
Danny, how you doing?
How you doing, Danny?
What's up, Dan? I can't see the chat.
Go ahead, Ralph.
Wow, it's
Were you gonna
crazy.
say something, Ralph?
No, I just said good.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something before you said hi to Danny. That's
No,
all.
I can't get a word in edgewise. I can't get a word in edgewise.
Yeah.
Donna's worse than Dean do.
What's that?
Donna's worse than Dean do.
Yeah.
Get a word in edgewise.
Well, passionate about the topic, and I can understand why. We are too. We suffer from the same situation, social situation here. Bad shit.
No
And when
different.
you told me about the toilet paper yesterday, I'm thinking, oh well, it's a worldwide disease. That one.
Yeah.
I could never figure that out. What was this? Why was there a shortage of toilet paper? I could never figure that out. Cleaning products I could see, but not toilet paper. You just couldn't
Didn't
get
make
toilet.
any sense, right?
I just refuse to get crazy about it. And what's the worst thing you do? Go and wash your ass with a rag and be done. You know, you know what I mean? Like if you run out, you run out. You know what I mean? Hopefully you just don't shit your pants. That's all.
But it's the mentality of people. They automatically go into a hoarding system.
Yeah.
Yeah, but toilet.
Yeah.
Like I said, I could get cleaning products, but not toilet paper. You couldn't get toilet paper anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Everybody's. You'll be investing in a bidet real soon. Something else happens. Everyone's gonna get a bidet. Be done with it.
Nuts.
All right, Danny, have a good day.
Danny's on the move, working.
Yeah.
All right, Danny. Yeah, it's yeah, that was just so crazy. Like I said, my job gave us a 12-pack of toilet paper. It felt like Christmas. You know what I mean?
That's
And because I worked for at that time I worked for the world's largest pharmaceutical distributor, and we had and you remember the N95 masks were scarce. Remember that? Or
Mhm.
any mask for that matter, but the N95s were the ones that the hospitals used and whatnot. And I remember the government delivering the N95s to us, and it can only go to certain hospitals and certain practices. You know what I mean? We weren't allowed to just give them to the pharmacies, like the CVS's and the Walgreens and stuff like that. You know what I mean? They had to go to a certain place. So because there was
Yeah.
such a limited amount of them being that they can keep up with anyway.
The
Yeah.
government said, yeah, when it happened, unless you've got a medical condition, you don't need to wear a mask. Do you know how many of us were walking around saying, oh, yeah, we got medical conditions? And they could not ask you for proof.
I
Oh
still,
yeah,
I still see
I hate.
riding in the car with masks on with nobody else in the
Oh
car.
yeah.
Oh,
I
that
don't.
drives me
I
nuts.
I don't. At first I wore 'em and I understood, but I mean I don't know. There's no way you can't get it. You know what I mean? 100% foolproof way. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just think it's going to be a new thing of the norm. I mean, it's just
It's
like getting
just
the
a
flu
strong.
or you know what I mean?
It's a,
It's going to be normal now.
it's a stronger strain of the flu. That's all it
Right.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It seems like it's going to be a thing of the norm going forward. What are you going to do?
yeah. But
We can't control it.
when you see people riding in the car with a mask on and nobody else is in the car, you'll start to think, what are they thinking of? You know,
Yeah. That's weird.
Is everything gone back to normal there, or is it still?
it's basically normal, except for the fact that when you go into a health building, anything of that sort, you still have to wear your mask. You have, to,
Right.
you have to put a mask on, like a hospital or a medical building. You're still required to wear a mask. Other than that,
As of
gone back to
yeah,
normal.
as of November here last year, everything got lifted. All restrictions, all masks in health settings, everything got removed.
Yeah.
Everything's all back to normal here. It's your choice if you want to wear a mask or not.
Yeah.
Only thing that I liked, there's nothing I really liked about the virus 2 years ago, but the only thing that I liked was getting the stimulus checks.
Well, sure. I mean, I was essential, and quote unquote essential. So I never got to sit on my ass and just collect that money. You know what I mean? I still had to go to work. You
I
know what I
think
mean?
What,
this,
what, what were the checks worth? What were the checks worth?
Some people are getting up to 1,000 a week.
1,200. I got 1,200.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Wow. Wow.
I bought my.
Yeah. So
That's how I bought. I said it last night on my show. That's how I bought my Tommy.
real nice.
What was it?
Real.
That's how I bought my Century, the car you like. The guy
Yeah,
wanted
yeah,
100. I got him down to 1,500. So I took a
yeah.
12 check from the government and I put 300 into it.
Oh my gosh.
But
Can
Yep.
you imagine?
the only sad thing about it was that
I can't blame you because what the fuck? Well, hey, everybody's doing it. Well, I can't blame you for doing
Yeah,
it.
but think
You know,
about
I
it.
gotta
Like
give it back, right? I gotta give it
they were
back.
shutting down. They were shutting down restaurants and this, and that. And these people, are making minimum wage are getting 1,200 a week, and I'm going and still killing myself. And
yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm earning my 1,200 a week. You know what I mean?
That's
Rather
it.
than staying home.
The saddest thing
Right.
was I was at the hospitals every day because we catered to the hospitals. So I was at the hospitals like 3 times a day, and the nurses and the doctors were working around the clock, and
Yeah.
they looked absolutely horrible. And then the morgue was right in back of the hospitals with the freezer trucks, the bodies.
Yeah.
That's the only thing
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
rough.
that was rough. That was rough. You
Yeah,
know?
but a lot of the deaths were overinflated because they were told to basically on every death certificate put down what it was. It was for that reason when it wasn't. It was all pre-existing illnesses.
Yeah.
Still, it wasn't a good thing to see.
No,
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So, how about those Yankees? Good talk. But then that got real depressing.
No, no, no. It is what it is. It's reality for us, right?
No, I know.
exactly.
It's all
I
real.
know.
Anyway.
Yeah. It's I don't know. Adulting sucks. What can I tell you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What can I tell you?
Like everyone goes, what would you do if you could turn back time? I'd love to go back to those days. I wouldn't change anything, but I'd love to go back to that time in life.
Oh, sure. No doubt. I mean, a lot of people are like, oh, how do you do it? They ask me, how do you work nights and this and that and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, it's called not having a choice. If I want a certain lifestyle or if I got 2 kids, they're not cheap. You know what I mean? So I got to do it. It's just a matter of you have to do it.
It was a carefree lifestyle.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it was, with the cell phones and the computers and the social media is the biggest downfall of everything.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
crazy.
as we speak on it, as we speak on YouTube. You know what I mean? But that's the biggest shit stir in the world.
But we were like that even back in those days. Every Friday night, Saturday night, whatever, we'd all go out. We'd all meet at a certain place or certain area, and then we'd decide from there where we wanted to go. Nowadays, there's none of that.
Yeah. Hey Noel, how you doing, buddy? Hanging in there?
And as I say, Tommy, we were born in the right time.
Yeah. Christopher Toro, I could see that. That's a good point. That's valid. But yeah, it's scary out there. What's it gonna be like when we're gone? You know what I mean? Like all the change that from our parents to us growing up, and now our kids are growing up. It's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's crazy.
But that doesn't exist anymore. I remember even in those days there, all the families, the summer would all catch up and go to the beach, sit on the foreshore, have watermelon, grapes, some fried chicken or whatever the case is, or roast chicken. Bring a bit of this and bring a bit of that, and spend time. None of that exists nowadays.
Yeah, it's true. It's
Unbelievable.
true. And the thing too is, like, the family sizes are shrinking too. You know what I mean? People used to have 4 or 5 kids easily. You know what I mean? Now it's like
Yep.
1, 2. So I mean, the size of people's families have totally, you know,
I
shrunk.
would have loved to
You
have.
know?
I would have loved to have more children. Even my wife, she said she would have wanted more children. But our first son that was born was diagnosed with mild autism. And the doctor said to us, basically, if we have another one, it could be a full-blown one. So we said, no, no more children. We'll just concentrate on our son.
Yeah. So all you have is one, Don?
Just the one.
Yeah. Yeah. After I got a boy and then I got a girl, and I said, that's it. It's over. Done.
I
That's
would have
enough.
loved to
I
have
mean,
one of them.
it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered either way. You know what I mean? It was just
Yeah,
after 2, I was gone. I was done. You know, that's
I
all.
would have loved to have one of each. Would have been nice.
But Stiggs, you got 2, right?
2, yep, boy and girl.
Oh, what happened to Ralph? Ralph dropped off.
Yeah, jumped on. After those 2, I was done. And that was it for me.
What's up, Anthony? How you doing?
I can't see the chat, so hello, whoever's there.
Yeah, Anthony, Christopher Toro, Noel's here. Gerard,
nice.
Danny was here for a little bit. A little slow on the chat today. No big deal. Probably because we're not hauling off on each other. But
Look, every now
Sometimes
and
we
then,
get
just
crazy. Sometimes we talk real talk.
no,
good.
it's fine. That's fine.
having chats like this is interesting, just to see what
Yeah, of
goes
course.
on around the.
No,
goes
it's a
around.
total cultural difference. Yeah, it's awesome.
It is awesome, and it leads to a conversation when you're out somewhere else, at a bar, at a club, at a function, at a family dinner. It leads to conversation in other places. It's great stuff. You don't really
It's
get to
funny
talk about.
because sometimes my mom listens. If she's up, she'll listen or whatever. And she's sitting there telling my sister about it the other day. Oh yeah, Todd talks to a guy from Australia.
Right.
So. And I said, yeah, but most of the time we have fun. We rip on each other a little bit. And she goes, oh boy, do they, so,
Look,
it's
I'm the type
funny.
of person I can dish it, and I mean I can dish it, and I can take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
It
go all
doesn't-
different ways.
Me too for the most part, unless you bring other things into it. But other than that, yeah,
Look,
it's fun.
I won't take it personally. I don't care where it ends up. I will not take it personally. Why should it infest me?
Yeah.
Yep. Dean, do what's happening? Good morning.
See, they just woke up. Obviously, he hasn't got his Tim Hortons yet.
Yeah,
He probably has it already. 6:30.
he's too busy snap, crackle, pop, getting out of bed right now.
Oh my God.
Did he say he was in the cage the other day?
Yeah, he was in the cage rolling around. real nice at the retirement home. That's
Driving up.
enough. We gotta get Ultimate Fighting the retirement edition.
Oh my.
Can you imagine all of us in the cage?
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you have an oxygen tank hooked up to you when you go in the octagon.
And that deep heat rub, we'll be rubbing ourselves that deep heat, that muscle cream, so we don't get any injuries.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, exactly. Oh my
It's like
god.
it's like when I used to play soccer. We used to sit in the change room, and the coach would go, "All right, everyone get up, go warm up." We used to grab, we call it DP. It's a muscle cream, and we start rubbing it on our legs. Yep, we're all warmed up, boss. We're ready to go.
You better watch or else you rub it on, man.
Yeah, you got to be careful not to get in your eyes
Yeah, or your
or your
boys.
nutsack.
or
Yeah,
your
your
jewel.
nutsack.
Yep.
Be careful.
So I'll tell you a funny story real quick, and it's almost not believable. So when I was at my old job, you used to wear an apron, okay, and it was like a pouch, no pun
Yep.
intended, but like a kangaroo pouch, and you would go to locations and fill this pouch. You'd wear a little computer on your arm, and it would tell you where to go, and it would tell you where to go, and then you fill this pouch up and you dump it into a tote, and then you send it down the line. You know what I mean? To go to the next zone. So those like oils. It's like an oil you put. It's like a mint oil. It's like got menthol. You can put on.
Oh yeah, another one. Yeah.
It's a little like glass case. Well, I dropped it, right, and it was in a box, and it was glass. It was like a little glass vial, and I dropped this, and I shook it, and it didn't seem broken to me. It wasn't leaking, or it wasn't visibly leaking. So I put it in my apron. Okay, so it leaked through my apron, through my shorts, through my underwear, onto my skin down low. Okay.
Oh,
And
When I
your
tell
nutsack's
you-
for having a party.
When I tell you, it's like I got Novocaine in my privates. When I told the supervisor, he couldn't stop laughing. Everybody started. Then it went around the warehouse, and everyone knew that my junk was numb for fucking 3 hours afterwards.
I bet
It was
hot.
bad.
It was hot in the city, wasn't it?
Oh, it was rough. Like, but only me can have something like that happen to him. Like it was.
Can you imagine Thindu with that?
No. Oh, there he is.
Listen,
You know what? I think I'm gonna take
Stop
you guys in the store with me, but I'm not putting you on camera.
Just put us on speaker. That's all.
No, I got you. No, I know. I got you on Bluetooth. We're good. I'm gonna go in the store.
stop
Fuck it.
touching me. Get your hands out of there.
Out of where?
Your pants.
They're not in my pants.
He's playing with the Jolly Rogers.
Listen, this is why I'm waking up late. I can't even move.
why?
Because you went and wrestled at the old folks home.
Listen, it's no joke. You guys.
Well, you're a dumbass.
Well, listen, I'm trying to get back into shape over here. You know what? Leave me
Go
alone.
work out with go work out with 60-year-olds then. Not
I'm gonna come and work out on your head in 2 seconds.
my head would break your body right in half. I got news for you.
Oh my God, I would wrap you up like a grape leaf.
No, you wouldn't.
Thindu.
You got
Like a
Which
grape
muscle?
leaf.
Which muscles are aching?
Everything, probably.
Down my whole body. Down I can't move.
Wow.
Hey,
That's
I
crazy.
asked for it. I asked for it. What are you gonna do?
You're overstretched.
You know what? That was my problem, big guy. I didn't stretch and I didn't do everything I was supposed to. The right way. I rushed
warm
into it. Yeah.
I wish I was
And that-
there.
And that's the worst pain thing, because that takes a while to get over.
Yeah.
I know. It's like the biceps
and my legs.
Yeah,
My
they
legs.
feel like
Oh.
anchors.
Yes, yes, yes. I noticed it yesterday when I had Vito outside. It's like he was pulling me up the street. So, but anyways, what are you guys up to?
None. I'm in top.
You're in top. Stiggs, you getting ready
Yep.
for work?
Yes, sir. Well, I am working as I'm on.
You're working, right? Don's working too. Right?
No, I'm relaxing.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm
Not
sorry.
done right now.
Right. You're relaxing now. All right,
It's 10
guys. I
o'clock.
wanted to say, you know what? The No Fly Zone had a good conversation about all the fighting last night, and they had a
Yeah,
guest.
I was listening to them guys. For
I got off before that. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't participate in the chat because I was working, but I was listening.
what a good conversation. They had a guest, Wolf, up there, and he's a fighter, and everything he said was on point. I had to jump up there and say something real fast, and but everything he said was on point, just about the reality of everything, you know,
Wait,
fighting.
John Wolf was on there?
No. This other guy,
Oh, okay.
this fighter, but just looking at him on the screen scared me. You see a young, big guy, and then everything I went through in this last month, I was looking at him like, wow, there are some tough guys out there. So,
Yeah, but they're fearless at the moment. But as age catches up with them, they'll understand and realize after.
oh, I know, Don. I know you can't tell them nothing. I know.
We were all like that. When we were young, we were all fearless.
No, I know. It's just, all this is new to me. So it's good stuff. It's just good stuff. You just keep
Yep.
living and learning, through age. It's just good. I think it's good stuff.
You know what they say? The day you stop learning is the day you stop living.
Thank you, Donald. Thank you. My uncle always said that the day you stop moving, learning, Bindu, you're done. Yep. So, all right, guys, go ahead. I got to go get my coffee. I got to see if my body will move.
Oh
I'm
my
still,
God.
I'm still on my back here. So,
You got
all right,
some
go.
Aleve? You got some Aleve in the house?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna take it easy today. I'm not even gonna do anything.
This is where the wife comes in handy, I think.
Yeah, especially when hey, honey, help me get up.
No, give me a rub.
Wow, that is crazy, man.
She's gonna grab the baseball bat and rub me down with it if I go back to the gym. All right, guys, go have a good time. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you later.
You're lucky you're getting off because I was just about to start going in on you again.
Oh, you know what? If you're still on, when I get this coffee, I'm coming back on. I'll talk to you later.
All right, buddy.
Later.
All
All right, I'm banging out too, guys. Yep.
All right.
Tommy, have a good day.
Yeah,
Good chat this morning, guys. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Thanks for coming on.
Ciao. Yeah, bye.
But yeah. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
This is a first. I never usually go in the store with my Bluetooth like this.
Hey, there's nothing private anymore.
I know, right? I'm sitting there ripping on Bindu and people are looking at me like, what the fuck's this guy talking about? So.
Yeah, well, it's the nutcase hour.
Yeah, I don't care. There's a lot of no big deal. And the best thing is that my hat is covering my Bluetooth, my earbud. So right now I'm looking at the donuts talking to you, and they probably think I'm out of my skull. Picking out donuts, talking to myself.
Oh shit! What donuts are you getting?
Look out! Boston cream. and getting a jelly donut for the wife.
Boston cream, that's got a cream in the middle, hasn't it? It's a donut and half a cream.
Yeah, it's like the yellow cream.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, but yeah,
That
I
we call, that's
had
very
all this.
similar.
I had all these ideas of what I was going to buy today at the grocery store, and as soon as I got inside, I blanked. I don't know. So I got the garbage bags and a couple other things. That's about it.
Yeah. You know what they say? Never take a man shopping.
Especially when hungry. Right now I'm starving. I always get super hungry after work. I don't know what it is. It's ferocious.
Well, that's the same with us. After we finished, when we finished work on the produce market, we'd all head into the canteen.
4.29.
Every hamburger, you grab every hot dog, you grab chips, you grab whatever steak sandwiches.
9.
Yeah. So
3.
hear me, I'm scanning. I'm in the self checkout right now.
That's one thing I refuse to go through.
Enter your 2.
Oh,
Place your
really all it's
donut in
open
the
right now.
bag.
Yeah.
2.58.
Got much
I
of a choice.
refuse to use a self checkout.
Scan coupon now. How many paper bags did 0? 1. 6 cents. Your total
Yeah.
is 22.
No, I understand.
Please wait.
Takes away from
System
somebody's job. I get it.
Follow the instructions.
Exactly. And listening to that just drives you nuts.
Yeah, they're real sensitive. You know what I mean? Did I remind you I got people staring at me right now? I'm talking to myself.
Just make it look good. Just make it look good.
Should I start like twitching and shit?
Well,
Yeah, why not?
scan additional items.
Start twitching?
Start turning around, looking at different places and talk to yourself.
Oh, I should skip right out of this place. Skip like this, like I'd be like the Smurf. La 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 la. Now I'm about to get run over by a truck.
I was going to say, the ambulance will be waiting outside for you. The padded jacket.
Fuck them off. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, God.
That was
Oh, well.
good. I guess do that more often. Next camera. People are looking.
You're breaking up. And we lost Godfather.
How? How'd you lose me?
You're alive.
Am I in? Am I all right?
Yeah, you're right now.
All right. So, are you going on Anthony's tonight?
That'll be tomorrow at work. I'll be at work. He comes on, it's about 11:30 in the morning.
Oh, okay. That's all right. Bring a bottle of wine to work. No big deal.
And then I'll really get work done.
You own the joint.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Is you only work twice as much.
Yeah, well, you set a good example for your employees. Just crack a bottle of wine right in the middle of everything.
I've got that much alcohol in my boardroom, you would be shocked.
Really?
Of wine and spirits.
Huh.
But the thing is,
Did I
I don't
lose you
really
again?
drink it. No. I don't really drink. I don't drink at work as much or at all.
Trent. All right, you there?
Yeah.
My Bluetooth unhooked from the StreamYard. Shit. It's all right. But
Nothing.
all right, I'm gonna let you go.
Yep.
I'm gonna log off now.
Go
I think
home.
wow, I've been on for over an hour. Holy crap! All right.
An hour and 20.
Yeah. I didn't think I would. Oh, all right. Well,
He goes so quick. It's not funny.
I know, right? It's crazy, but that's okay.
Exactly.
It's okay. It was a good conversation. I appreciate you coming up.
No,
I
anything,
don't.
man.
If I
Anything.
do a show tomorrow, it'll probably be after Stiggs' show, because I'm not going to be up at that time. Hopefully.
Hey,
So
if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It's no
yeah,
skin off anyone's nose. You know what I mean? It's up to you.
I hear you. I hear you. But I enjoy doing it for the most part. So,
Mm.
but all right then. Yeah, I'll be seeing you guys soon. I'll probably see people in the chats later. So,
All right, Tosh, man.
all right, buddy. I'll see you soon.
Have a good day.
Yep, you too, man.
See ya.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you got versed in Australia's healthcare system and wages and whatnot. But Tommy Stiggs is up next. I don't know if Danny's going to do a little something or other. Danny Stories. Ralph will probably be in his car in a little while, 9:30, and then Dean do at 2:30. So, guys, I'm about to get some gas and go home and get my kids ready for school. And yeah, so everybody have a safe day, be productive, and we'll see you soon. All right, see ya.